Take a selfie with your favorite celebrities from Hollywood in a TV show or movie of your choice. It's going viral, and this is how you can do it. So I'll take you the step by step of how I do it. So first thing, you want to come here to Avocado AI, and you can do it in two ways. First, you can do it here in the workspace. So the workspace has the workflow of how you can create the images, you can edit it, and then transform it into video. But we'll do it a little bit different here. On Avocado, they have like the storyboards. And with the storyboards, what you can do is create a blank canvas. And this blank canvas allows you to upload images, do the editing, and transform it into video. So you come here to Avocado, you're going to create a new storyboard. And as I already have some experiments going on here, first you need to upload your reference image. So take a selfie of yourself where your face is very visible and your facial feature in a nice outfit that you're happy with. And you can do that by just clicking here on upload image, and it's going to open the image library. You can upload one or use the image that you uploaded previously. So in my case, I like this image here. So you can use this image to make all of the upcoming edits possible. So I don't need this here on the canvas because I already have it here. So what you're going to do is click on the image, edit image, and you're going to copy this exact prompt here. So this prompt is the structure that I've used, and you want to say, I am taking a selfie with the name of the character on the set of the name of the TV show or the movie that you want. Keep the person exactly as shown in the reference image with 100% identical facial features, bone structure, skin tone, facial expression, pose, and appearance, 4K details. So why this is important is because you have the part here where you can substitute. These are the parts that you're going to change, and the rest here you need to keep it exactly as is, because this will help the AI to understand that you are keeping the reference image as is. Like, you don't really want to modify anything. So in my case, let me see a famous movie that I really like. Let me think about Ant-Man or Captain America. Captain America. And then you want to change it here into the Avengers. Yeah, something like that. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, one tiny tip, because sometimes you can have the image generated and it's showing the phone and you don't want this to happen. So maybe it would be interesting if you just come here and say, no phone visible. So remember, you're using the model Nano Banana Pro. I think this is probably one of the best. We can even do experiments, see if like C-Dream 4.5 is going to do the job, or Flux Context. But let's just use the Nano Banana and C-Dream. And the aspect ratio, obviously you got to keep it at, if you want to use it for Instagram, then you keep it at 9:16. I think that's pretty much it. And you click generate. So it's going to cost 3 credits because, yeah, Nano Banana, unfortunately, is still one of the more pricier models, but it is a reasoning model. It thinks during the creation. It has access to Gemini, and, you know, it's a very powerful image model overall. So it not only generate, but it thinks. So that is something to consider. So while that's generating, I'm going to show you like the behind the scenes of how this is going to work. So first, when you add your reference image in the step 1, the step 2, you're going to write the prompt of which character you want to be in and the set, and you've done that. So the image is here generating. And sometimes it can take long because for some reason, I don't know, or the service providers are just not cutting it lately. I think Nano Banana has become a bit slow, probably due to the high number of requests. Anyways, continuing here, this one, you can see this is Nano Banana Pro. Pretty good. I really like this. So you see it maintains my appearance overall. It keeps the piercings that I have on, the outfit that I have on as well. And here you go, you have Captain America here on the scene. So that's the first step. And what you have to do now is pretty much generate all of the subsequent scenes that you want to be in. Structure, all the changes like Captain America, Tony Stark, and use here Will Smith in the Independence Day, Zendaya. So you need to put the name of the character and also the name of the actress. It makes it a bit more accurate. And then you have all of the scenes here. As I mentioned before, like C-Dream Edit is really good at other things. I don't think for this context it's gonna be the best. But regardless of that, let's continue only with Captain America. So image generation process, you have everything completed and you're happy with the scenes. In my case, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to make video, and then you are going to add the image that you want to edit. So I want to add this one, and then it's going to transition to the next one, which is with Zendaya, for example. So this is the first scene, and this is the second scene. This is the start and end frame. And what you're going to do here is make a smooth transitions between scenes from, and then you can mention at the start image, so the image 1, to at image 2, which is the end frame. So this way it helps the AI model to understand that best. And remember, this is only going to work well when you use Kling 01. So this is the first last frame. It's really good with motion. And what you're gonna do as well is just say, oh, you can actually add the character, the black man, or to mention yourself, the black man runs from one scene to another. I think that's it. And I think leaving it as, oops, no presets. I think if leaving it at 5 seconds is good enough, because this way you can have like a very smooth transition. It's enough time for moving from one scene to another. If you put 10 seconds, it's going to be sometimes a bit too long and you're probably going to have to cut out some pieces of it. All right, so I think I'm happy with this. And what you're going to do now is press generate. So it's going to start generating the scene for you. You can already close this. And you can repeat this process over and over again with all of this. So one very important thing is that, for example, for the last video that you generated, use the character from here to Zendaya. So let me just revert this. So if you start your scene with Tony Stark to Zendaya, the subsequent scene should be Zendaya. So it's going to be her from the movie Dune to this one is Will Smith. So make sure you download all of these images to your computer. You download them. Once you download them, all of them, you can just upload them right back here to the storyboards. So this is how you're going to do this process, and you're going to repeat it over and over again. So let's just wait. It's going to take a few minutes. I think it can take up to 5 minutes, 6 minutes sometimes. But let's see. I'm going to speed it up a little bit and come back when the results is ready. Scene to another. And there you go. It already moves very smoothly. And you can see sometimes it's kind of distorted a little bit. So it's a lot of trial and error. But overall, it's a very easy way to make it happen. So you're just going to repeat this process over and over until you're happy with the results. Happy with the results for all of the subsequent scenes. So I'm going to continue doing this. Let me pause this one. And what I'm going to do now is click V. So, oh, sorry, I did mention it. You can click V on the keyboard and it's going to open this video generator. You click to select which is the upcoming scene. So as you remember, the last scene was Zendaya. So that's going to be the first frame for the next video. And then you're going to choose what else. Let's see. I like this one. So let's use this. And it's going to upload. Then all you need to do is just repeat the same prompt from this video here. Yeah, just type here. That's good. This is good. And I think that's it. Generate again. And then you're going to come and see this. So you repeat this process over and over until you complete the video, until the full cycle. And then the last video, to make sure that it finished the loops correctly, you're going to make the last video, the end frame, to be the first frame from this one. So if the last video you want to create here on the scene from, let's say, from this to this is first frame and this is last frame, right? What you're going to do now for the last scene is just use this as the first frame, and then use this. You're going to use this as the first frame and this as the last frame. So this way you're going to make the completion of the cycle. It's going to repeat in a loop in your video. So that's it. Let's see how the end result is going to look. And for the last scene, I think would be good for us to go from this to the first scene, which is Iron Man. I think that's pretty much it. And as you can see here, you already have most of the videos generated. So this is 5, 5, 5. So this is already 15 seconds. It's going to be 20, 25 seconds. So it's going to be like the full cycle. And yeah, let me see here. So this is one, runs to this. And you can see here, he's going to run from this one to John Wick. And from John Wick, he's going to run from John Wick to the other scene with Harry Potter. This is pretty much what you're going to do. And once you're happy with all of the videos, what you're going to do, just download them. Download this, download this, download this. And once those others are completed, then you pretty much can download them. And one tip that can be really cool is to find the song for each, like the movie songs. And for each like 5 seconds, you're just going to have like 5 seconds of this audio. Add it into the editing tool of your choice. You can also try it out like in CapCut, because pretty much very advanced tool at this point. So what you're going to do is just import them. So I'm going to import them. This to this, this to this, this to this. Just remember the order. You put them together here and you're going to have the full edit. And I think that's it. That's all you need to do to make sure that you generate this viral video. remember to add audios, and that's it. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.